Well, Nicki, it's honestly really good to see you safe and sound. My first question is about your condition, because we know how ended your season, and how are you feeling right now, and how is the whole recovery thing going right now?
Yeah, I'm actually feeling all right compared to the big impact, the big crash I had. Obviously, I still have the neck brace on. I hope I could have it off last week after 7 weeks, but I was a little bit worried about the broken vertebra still. They want to be safe, you know. It's one of those things that we've seen some other people had big accidents, you know, and so now it's healing up all right. Hopefully in 2-3 weeks' time, so I can get the neck brace off. I had the operation in my arm as well, which is good. Shoulder blade was broken also, so, and 4 broken ribs. So it was a few things and a little concussion, but in general, you know, I'm fine. Of course, I'm feeling a little bit pain every morning here and there, but I'm healing up all right. And lucky-wise, you know, I can start probably train hard in December again and get ready for the new season. So I'm all right. Well, obviously, it's never nice to have any crash, you know, in general. And towards the end of season, I just found the speed again. I was very happy. I won the European Championship, which was a very delighted thing. It's one of those things I don't have on my CV, so I'm very proud of that. My record in the European Championship was being in top 3 the last 4 years, and now to win it was a huge bonus, especially of a very tough season. Yeah, I had a crash, but it's one of those things that happen in Speedway. The thing is, we know what's went wrong, and I have to get on with it. And the main thing is, I still doesn't get afraid of it. You know, I just can't wait to get onto my bike again. Yes,
as you mentioned, the final of SEC. Let's get back to that night when you reached finally for this title of European champion. Besides of a pure joy, did you feel a little bit relieved that you finally got it in your CV?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I still feel sometimes like a kid when I'm on my bike. You know, that's why I really love the Speedway. You know, it's and to achieve something, to win something, it's something magic. You know, I know you have to work hard, you know, to achieve something, and I felt I had been working hard in this season, but things doesn't really go my way. I was a bit lack of the speed of my engines and stuff and things around me. So to come at the last round in the European Championship and actually be number 9, and I needed to be in top 5 to qualify next year. So that was, of course, my first aim. And as soon as we were there, then I could hunt, you know, for the championship. So it was a great night, you know. And I also know that lots of people said that it was a huge meeting to watch at the stadium and also on the TV. So I'm glad I was part of that, and to lift up that trophy, you know, that night was extremely nice feeling.
Yeah, as you mentioned, you went a very difficult way to get on this position. And before the last round in Rybnik, you lost 9 points to the leader. Did you think that these things will turn this way?
Well, it's easy for me to say yes, but I always look at it that way, that you need to always do your best, you know, and always believing in yourself, and make small aims here and there. You need to have the targets, you know. It's so easy just to say you want to be the European champion, but on the day you need to make small achievements. And that night, you know, my aim was, you know, to be stable. I felt I now had the speed back to be consistent. And strategy-wise, everything went good. Whoever was leading didn't perform that night and everything. But I was concentrated about myself, and I kept having the speed, you know, and all the way towards to the final. We were 3 guys that could win the championship, and I felt ready. I felt I had the pace and I had the speed to win it, and I went out and I proved it. So always believing in yourself is a good way, but don't believe too much.
Of course, you've been in SEC from the very beginning, and we can say that this season was really equal for every riders in SEC. Do you think that because of that, it could be one of the most difficult tournaments in this few seasons of SEC?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I like it when it's like that, you know, because then you can have a big blow where you actually don't perform and still be up there, you know, fighting for the championship. We all know me and Emil and also Antonio Lindberg. We've been very close compared to lots of other riders, but this year there were some other riders knocking on the door, you know, and they were hunting for the championship. So yeah, it's the more riders they're in it, you know, and they can win it, the more open the series is. So I think it was a huge good year.